Well, I saw this Halloween costume idea that if you're not in South Florida, you probably wouldn't get the joke, but it's pretty original and interesting. It is someone dressing as the Brightline. They take what looks like the Brightline train and they make it, and then they have, in a sense, suspenders. They go from the train, you put them up over your shoulder, so as you walk around, you're the Brightline train. Now, it's kind of a thing where you need other people, because what you do is as you're coming through the party, you have victims lay down in front of you and then you walk over them like you've just plowed them. You know, the Brightline kill count is up to about 100 now. It's really crushing it. So
pretty impressive.
Literally crushing.
Yes, and if you want to get other fans involved, I've seen that where you can be the arms that come down, the railroad arms. You know, they're supposed to block you with the lights. You can do that. And, of course, you can have somebody go around those and then get plowed by the... Somebody had a whole sketch. Like, they did timing
they
with
did a whole
it.
thing.
They had the Brightline arms. They had somebody, you know, going around it. It was somebody holding a steering wheel.
Wow.
They drive around it, and then they're like, and they're laughing, and then the Brightline comes through and
Nails
bam, takes
them.
them out. Yeah, it just takes them out.
Wow, I appreciate the production value of it all,
it's a thematic type of thing. But we have talked about some of these type of... you know, costumes where, all right, hey, I get the joke, and we often say, what are these people doing? I just, you know, as a PSA, please stop trying to do this. Yeah, you do have 100 like so deaths, whatever the kill count is up to right now for the Brightline here in South Florida. And you've got victims, you've got families, and there's sensitivity to all that kind of stuff.
Of course.
So it's a little edgy. So to me, I've got kind of a 3-point rating system here when it comes to some of these costumes, where you've got the green light, there's no worries. No one, honestly, unless they're wackadoodle, is going to come up to you and try to get in your face about your Halloween costume. Wear it without fear. Yellow light is, okay, you know, depending upon the crowd you're in, there could be a person or two that might take offense to it and they would have an issue. And if you walk into the wrong person, you could have a conflict. And then there's the red light, where people probably think less of you and be like, I don't know. That's just completely. And I ran through my list last week of the ones, Nazis and blackface and all those kind of things, where just, people be like, I'm not jiving with that. So where do you put this Brightline Halloween costume if people are thinking about doing it?
Much like the Brightline itself, it's bright yellow.
Bright yellow. Okay, somewhere in the middle.
I mean, the only thing that can really get you is if you're at a party and all of a sudden you walk in and someone goes, well, I lost a family member during a Brightline accident.
And then you just turn yourself around and pull right out of the station.
It's time to go to a different party. Maybe.
Yeah, right.
Now, I think if that does not happen, I think more people aren't going to be that offended. But if you ask them if they're going to be offended, they'll go, yeah, it's out of line. But if someone showed up like that, I don't see people getting that mad.
Okay.
Unless I think if you were affected by the tragedy.
Okay.
And it just depends on the tone of your party. If you've got a bunch of stuffy, sensitive snowflakes, you might have more pushback. If you've got pirates like us, you'll probably have a little bit more giggles in the room than controversy.
I just know, I mean, all my friends and people I know, I don't think anyone would be, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that
Oh my
person wore
gosh,
this.
I can't believe it.
They may say
some
it's
parties
messed
that
up.
would happen, but
Yeah.
not any of ours.
Okay, well, here's how the KVJ TV audience breaks down the Brightline Halloween costume. 38% put it in the green light category. Go on ahead, wear it. It's funny. It's hysterical. People are going to love it. Don't even worry about it. 25% are putting it in the yellow light category, and 38% are saying red light. Do not wear that costume. It's offensive, and you're going to have problems if you wear that one out. So that's where it breaks down. It's actually even. Pretty much
even.
between green and red light, and then a little in the middle.
My whole thing is, if you're going to get offended by a lot of stuff, I just wouldn't go out on Halloween. I wouldn't go to Halloween parties. I just wouldn't do anything.
Because there are definitely people that get their costume and they want to get attention negative. They want to be in a little fight. They want to have a little squabble.
Just right to 40% of our audience thinks that's a green light.
And Ryan G has already written our headline for Real or Fake Florida headlines coming up right after Halloween. It says, Florida man dressed as Brightline hit by Brightline. What are the odds?
The Brightline gets the last laugh.
Yeah, that's true. Don't mock that Brightline. It's taking notes.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.